What a big victory last week for the Environmental Law and Policy Center and all of our community colleagues who've been fighting the boondoggle Route 53 tollway through Central Lake County. This has been a bad project, and I said elsewhere, it's sort of like the cat with 9 lives. It always seems to keep going on. Let's hope this is finally coming to an end. Here's why it's a bad project. First of all, $2.7 billion for a tollway that would never have the usage that would be needed to justify the costs. The fact of the matter is the Toll Highway Authority said they were going to have to charge super high tolls, and people would wind up avoiding it. The numbers just don't work, and nobody wants to pay for it. Secondly, this is going through a really environmental sensitive area in Central Lake County. In order to wind a path through would be extraordinarily difficult, cause great environmental damage. It's been opposed by the community, it's been opposed by environmentalists. Third, the public just doesn't want it. The fact of the matter is the communities up and down the route of the tollway have said, please don't do it, whether it's the village of Hawthorne Woods, the village of Mundelein, the legislators up and down. Last week, the Lake County Board said, let's deprioritize this boondoggle tollway, and the Illinois Tollway Authority said, enough. We're going to stop wasting money on an environmental study for a road that financially isn't viable, is environmentally destructive, and the people don't want. But there's some better solutions here, and this really reflects what the Environmental Law and Policy Center does. Lake County, Illinois is now going to focus on how do they upgrade, improve roads to make the transportation system work better. How do they invest in public transit? How do they invest in commuter rail? How do they invest in ride sharing and last mile problems to have a really good state-of-the-art set of alternative transmission solutions that work well for people to get around Lake County, Illinois? And this is a model for things. We've looked at roads like this around the region. The old solution across the Midwest is always build big, new, expensive roads, too many of which are environmentally destructive. This is a transition point. This is a turning point where with some of these roads, for years, people have stuck to it and challenged them, and now we're getting to the alternative solutions that should have been done earlier are getting done now. Finally, just a word about ELPC and how we do what we do. We began working on this 25 years ago. 25 years ago, this tollway was being advocated. We and our community colleagues stopped it after about a 5-6 year battle. Like I said, it has 9 lives. It came up again. And once again, our community partners in Lake County, our other good colleagues, we've stopped this tollway that's a boondoggle. ELPC has a stick-to-itiveness. If you want to win these sorts of public battles, you have to say, we're not just going in it for a year and then we're going to turn to something else. You need to say, this is important. We play to win. We make a difference. When we get involved in something, we stick to it, we move forward, and this is a tremendous success. We've hit the turning point for the boondoggle Lake County Route 53 tollway extension. The Toll Highway Authority, Lake County, the Chicago Metropolitan Agency for Planning are all saying, no, let's get rid of this bad proposal. Let's go forward with better solutions. This is a good step forward.